Good morning, students. Welcome back to your business study online class. And today we will be discussing about the new topic from your chapter number 11, and that will be branding. Okay, let's start what branding basically. So, whenever a producer or a firm produce any kind of goods and services, or especially the goods I'm talking about, so marketer has to take a area of decision that the product they are going to sell on their brand name or by their generic name. Generic name is basically that name, or generic name refers to the name of the whole class of a product. Means whatever a product is, its main name called as a generic name. Like for example, a book, a watch, a tire, a camera, toilet, soap. These all are generic name, right? Now it is completely a choice of a firm that either they can go through with the generic name of a product in the market, or they can go through with the brand name of a product. Now, branding is basically a process by which, according to the characteristics or according to the features or way we sell our product inside certain goodwill or inside certain famous brand, so that we can able to differentiate that from the other same product which are available into the market, right? So most marketer give a name to their product which help in identifying and distinguishing the product from the competitor market. So the process of giving a name or a sign or a symbol to a product is called as branding, right? So you can understand that if we talk about any product, it is completely a choice of a firm that whether they can sold the product according to its generic name, जो actual में product है वो उसके generic name पे sold हो सकता है, like, or they can sold the product inside the brand of some name. So branding basically क्या होती है, एक process होती है where the marketer give a name to their product, right? So that these product can be able to identify from the customer side and they are able to differentiate their product from the competitor's product. ब्रांडिंग बेसिकली एक साइन हो गया, एक सिंबल है या एक नेम है विच प्रोड्यूसर और द मार्केटर गिव टू देयर प्रोडक्ट for the purpose of differentiating it from the another product, right? Now let's say the different term which are related to branding. It means जब हम एक branding process को follow करते हैं, branding process मतलब जब एक product को हम कोई नाम allot करते हैं, एक sign allot करते हैं या एक symbol allot करते हैं जो कि उसे बाकी product से differentiate करता है, वो process होगी आपकी branding. Branding process में there are certain points or certain terms which we need to be careful, and that is first is brand. Brand क्या है? Brand is basically a name, एक term, एक sign, symbol, design or some combination of them used to identify the product, goods or services of one seller or group of seller and differentiate them from those of the competitors. Now it means there in a same generic product there can be lots of product which has been produced from the competitor's side into a market. Now it become a duty or how a customer will able to differentiate these product. So this is possible if a product has their own brand, right? So brand क्या है? एक name होता है, एक term or a sign or a symbol or a design or the combination of all those things, right, by the help of which the product can be identified or the product can be able to differentiate it from the different kind of product which or different kind of competitors product which are available into the market. Now like we have Bata, ये क्या है? This is a basically a brand name. Lifebuoy, this is also a brand name. Your Dunlop, Parker, ये सब क्या है? एक brand name है, right? Now brand name is comprehensive term. Brand is a comprehensive term which has two component. Brand जो होता है उसमें दो components होते हैं. एक तो brand का नाम क्या है? We have to be careful about this, and then what is the mark brand is following. Now next is brand name. That part of a brand which can be spoken is called as a brand name, right? Or in other word, brand name is the verbal component of a brand. यानी brand का वो part जिसे हम बोल सकते हैं, like which the user can say that I want to purchase that brand, that particular brand of product. So which we can able to spoke out, that part is called as brand name. Next is brand mark. This same thing, we will be not able to speak out it, but we will be able to recognize it, right? So that part of a brand which can be recognized but which is not utterable is called as brand mark. It appeared in the form of symbol, design, distinct color, scheme of lettering, right? So when we say about brand name, it is that part of a brand जो कि we are able to spoke out, right? And when we talk about the brand mark, it is basically that part of brand which we can able to recognize, but it is not utterable is called as brand mark. Next is trademark. Now trademark is also used as a branding process, and this is basically a brand or part of a brand that is given legal protection is called trademark. It means if there is a brand or any part of the brand, right? यानी brand हो गया या brand का कोई part, it can be name, it can be mark, which has been given legal protection, जिसे government के through legal protection provide होती है, that is called as trademark. Now the protection is given again, it's used by other firm. It means if a trademark is there, अगर कोई brand का कोई brand या फिर उसका कोई part जिसे legally protection मिल रखी है, which we call trademark. So trademark cannot be used by any another firm. So the protection has been given for that trademark not to be utilized for any other firm which got its brand registered get the exclusive right for its use. In that case, no other firm can use such name or mark in the country. It means if in the trademark has been registered, अगर trademark registered हो गया है for a particular firm, no other firm can go through with that trademark. यानी उस mark को country की कोई भी दूसरी firm use नहीं कर सकती है. Right? Now let's see the characteristics of good brand. It means what are the different features a good brand should have. So let's see the good branding features. So first, a good brand should be name should be short, easy to pronounce, spell recognize and remember. It means during the time of giving brand name to the product, we have to keep certain features in mind so that they can be included as a features of good brand. So a good brand is that which have a name at a short form, यानी short name हो जिससे easily everybody can able to pronounce, spell, easily everybody can able to recognize and remember it. Like for example, Ponds, right? It's short way, announced easily, spelled easily, we are able to recognize it, and VIP, RIN, Vim, etc. Next is a good brand suggests the product benefit and quality. It should be appropriate to the product function. It means during the time of giving brand to a product, you should keep in your mind that the brand name should be one which suggests the benefit and quality of a product, right? So that according to the function or according to the features and quality of the product, brand name should be given. Next is a brand name should be distinguished. Distinguished basically why we are giving branding, why we are going through the process of branding, just to make our product different from the other similar generic product which are available in the market competitors, right? So during the time of giving brand name, you should be very careful that the same brand should not be used by other people, so it should be different. Next is the brand name should be adaptable to packing or labeling requirement to different advertising media and different language. It means the brand name which we are suggesting for any product, it should be able to adapt, यानी that brand can able to be adapt into a packing or labeling requirement. यानी packing और labeling की जो requirement है उसके according brand आपका adaptable होना चाहिए. Next say that brand name should be sufficient versatile so to accommodate new product which are added to the product line. Especially a new product is there which is launched to the market. So during the time of giving name to that product or brand name to that product, it has to be given in such a way that the product quality, product information can be communicated to the customer. Next say it should be capable of being registered and protected legal. It means during the time of giving registration to the brand name, it should be a legal name. It should be a legal word which can be registered or which can be protected also. Next is chosen name should have staying power, should not get out of date. It means during the time of this cutthroat competition, we have to go through with that name for the brand of any product which has a capability of staying into market for a long period of time, right? So we have to go through with certain good name. So this was all about the different feature of brand name or good features of brand name. Next we are going to talk about packaging. Now when we talk about packaging play a very important role into the marketing process. If we compare the value of packaging in earlier time and today time, time. Now today the value has been completely extended, because earlier time when we say about packaging, packaging basically refers to providing protection or containing wrapper on the product for the purpose of providing protection to the प्रोडक्ट. इट मीन्स पैकेजिंग बेसिकली एक प्रोसेस था जिसके थ्रू हम क्या करते थे, अपने प्रोडक्ट को रैप करते थे ताकि उसे हम प्रोटेक्शन प्रोवाइड कर सकें. सो इन अर्लियर टाइम द मेन रीजन फॉर पैकेजिंग वाज प्रोवाइडिंग प्रोटेक्शन टू द प्रोडक्ट, बट नाउ it has been extended. Now when we talk about packaging, it refers to the act of designing and producing the container or wrapper of a product. It means packaging अब क्या हो गया है, बेसिकली डिजाइनिंग और प्रोड्यूसिंग द कंटेनर, एक अपने प्रोडक्ट के लिए रैपर या कंटेनर को डिजाइन करना, प्रोड्यूस करना, दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज पैकेजिंग. Right now it is playing very important role in marketing success or failure, because the people or the customer, they not only see the product but they also go through with the packaging of the product. Right now let's see the level of packaging. So there are three different level of packaging of a product. The first is called as primary packaging, secondary packaging, and then transportation packaging. Now primary packaging basically say that the product immediate container, यानी प्रोडक्ट का जो फर्स्ट कंटेनर होता है, राइट, यानी प्रोडक्ट जिसमें फर्स्ट मैनर में पैक्ड होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज प्राइमरी पैकेज. नाउ इन केस ऑफ प्राइमरी पैकेज is kept till the consumer is ready to use the product. It means primary package तब तक रहता है प्रोडक्ट पे जब तक कि कंज्यूमर उसे यूज करना ना स्टार्ट कर दे, राइट. Plastic packet for socks, whereas in other case it is kept through the entire life of product, a toothpaste tube or a matchbox. So when we talk about primary package, you can understand that this is the immediate or the first packing of the product, यानी प्रोडक्ट जो होता है उसकी जो इमीडिएट और फर्स्ट कंटेनर होता है, फर्स्ट पैकिंग होती है, वी कॉल दैट प्राइमरी पैकेजिंग. जो प्राइमरी पैकेजिंग होती है वो तब तक रहती है प्रोडक्ट पे जब तक कि या तो कंज्यूमर उसे यूज करना ना स्टार्ट कर दे, और सम टाइम इट केप्ट throughout the entire life of the product. Like if we talk about the plastic packet of socks, till you started using socks you will remove the plastic packet. तो आपके जब तक socks यूज नहीं हुए तब तक प्लास्टिक पैकेट जो उसका प्राइमरी पैकेज है वो उसके साथ में रहेगा. सेम थिंग विद द टूथपेस्ट. व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, टिल यू हैव द टूथपेस्ट ट्यूब विथ यू, देयर विल बी अ packing over there. So that is what it's going to work there for an entire life of the product. The next packaging is called as secondary packaging. It refers to the additional layer of protection that are kept till the product is ready for use. Right? It means जब first layer और immediate container होता है, that is called as primary package, और जो additional layer of protection होता है primary package के ऊपर में, that is called as secondary package. और इसे तब तक use किया जाता है that the product is not ready for a use. Next is transportation package. Now it refer to a further packaging. It means the third layer of packaging. Components necessary for storage, identification of transportation. Now transportation packaging is basically a third layer of packaging which we are using for the purpose of storing goods in a safe custody, for the purpose of transporting goods from one place to another place, and identifying the good from one place to another place. Like for a retailer, if we are keeping 10, 20 or 100 unit of any boxes or toothpaste tube in one box or cardboard, that will be called as transportation package, right. So you can understand here, like these are given here, the three toothpaste. So toothpaste is there, this the first, this is called as primary package. Now till you are using your toothpaste, you have to use this tube will be also there. The next, this is the secondary package. Once you started using the toothpaste, you can throw out this, right. And this is a third package, that is transportation package, means containing a box, right, which is basically used for the purpose of transportation or for the purpose of identifying or storing the goods in one manner. Now next, let's go through with the importance of packaging. Now the first importance of packaging basically say rising standard of health and sanitation. Because of the increasing standard of living in the country, more and more people have started purchasing packed goods as the chance of adulteration in such goods are minimized. So the first advantage of packaging is that rising standard of health and sanitation. It's basically say that if we go through with unpacked good, that there will be a chance of getting adulterated good, expiry date good, or which we can able to minimize by the help of going through with the a good quality of good that come as a form of packed manner, right? So it's basically increasing the standard of and health of the human being. Next is self services outlet. The self services retail outlet are becoming very popular, particularly in major city and town. Because of this, some of the traditional role assigned to personal selling in respect of promotion has gone to packaging. It means self services outlet basically say that now we are in a situation where we need, instead of going through with lots of budget, instead of putting lots of money for the purpose of promoting the product by the help of promotional tool, now what we are doing, we are packaging the product. On the packaging of the product only, we are promoting the product also by giving lot of kind of information and making it more attractive. Next is innovational opportunity. Now, there are certain development in the area of packaging have completely changed the marketing since in the country. Milk can now be stored for 4-5 days without refrigerator. The recently developed packing material. It means the manner the packaging material has come now, it has completely innovated, right? Like if we talk about the milk, the way milk has been sold earlier time and the way milk has been sold now, early we are not able to store it for a long period of time, but because of the packaging opportunity or packaging innovations, now even the milk without refrigerator or even the dahi and even the paneer you have seen, all those things, soft drinks, all those things you are able to store for a long period of time. Next is product differentiations. Packaging is one of the very important means of creating product differentiation. Now, according to the color, according to the size, according to the material, and according to the way the product has been packed, in that way you are able to easily differentiate your product from other product. So this is also working as a way of differentiating your product. Next is function of packaging. Now, packaging का function है क्या? So packaging function first is product identification. Why we used to pack the product? To identify our product, right? So packaging greatly help in identification of the product. For example, Colgate in red color, Pond's cream jar can easily be identified by its package. It means if the goods are packed in a proper manner, we can easily able to identify it, the packing goods, right? Next is product protection. Now this is the main important reason for packaging also, that packaging basically provide the content of a product away from the spoilage, away from the breakage, leakage and damage and climatic effects also. So this is basically a way of providing protection to the product. Next is facilitating use of the product. The size and shape of the package should be such that it should be convenient to open. So handle for use of customer, cosmetic, medicine and tube of toothpaste are good example of this. It means there are certain packaging where it has been done a product in such a way that it basically help the customer to use the product. Like if we talk about your creams, the tube which has been made, the front tube, right, which has been made in the creams are like this, that easily the consumer can use it. Now product promotions. Packaging is also used for the purpose of promoting, right? Now there are lots of color scheming, there are lots of photographs or lots of things which has been pasted during the time of packaging at the top of the product, which can take the attention of the customer. At the same time, you are able to advertise your product also by the help of packaging. So children, this was all about packaging. Into our next video, we will be going through with another concept of labeling.